Live from the CBS studios in San Francisco, we'll begin with a day of pride in the Bay Area, in a city that is pretty much always celebrating the LGBTQ community. The Pride Parade, the biggest event on the calendar, with tens of thousands of people lining the streets from the Embarcadero down to Civic Center Plaza. Kelsey Thorud recaps it all.
Well, it has been a party out here on Market Street all morning long as San Francisco Pride Parade kicked off this morning. There have been thousands of people participating in the parade as well as just watching the parade. And we got to talk to people from all over, from here in San Francisco and all over the state about what today means to them. Pride was back in full force in downtown San Francisco Sunday morning. Thousands of people lined the streets to celebrate, many coming from across the Bay Area and beyond.
I haven't been to the Pride Parade before, and because we're so close to the area, I heard San Francisco is just the best place for Pride parades.
What are we fighting for? Trans rights.
This year's parade featured thousands of people representing organizations, schools, and businesses from all over the area. Several politicians also participated, including former Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi.
It means pride and joy and respect for our community. I'm so excited that people are so optimistic this year in light of the challenges that we face. But we're proud of them. They represent our San Francisco values.
People were dressed head to toe in their best Pride attire. Even many four-legged friends put on their best for the occasion.
He loved it. It was like a massage for him. We did it a couple hours a day over like 3 full days.
The day was one of joy and celebration, a feeling contagious among the crowd, and one felt by all of the thousands walking down and lining Market Street.
It's about unity and togetherness and one and a big umbrella of happiness and joy and love.
Now, of course, the party does not stop just with the parade here. People will be celebrating into the evening as well as just every single day of the year. Of course, the LGBTQ community has a huge presence here in San Francisco and across the Bay, and we will continue to tell their stories all year round.
Lots of people took to social media to share their views of the parade, including some of our reporters, local politicians, and leaders in institutions like the SF Public Library. Riding in a red Mustang down Market Street, former Speaker Nancy Pelosi, here alongside Representative Adam Schiff. Pelosi already has endorsed him in next year's election for Dianne Feinstein's Senate seat. Pelosi, one of a handful of Bay Area Democrats supporting Schiff. And he used the occasion to take a swipe at the opposition.
One of America's formerly great parties seems to compete with each other about how much they can dehumanize and put young people at risk. We all need to stand up, speak out against that hate, and we need to pass legislation to protect the LGBTQ community. The
other leading candidates to replace Feinstein on the Democratic side, Oakland's Barbara Lee and Katie Porter. A Berkeley poll, though, last month showed Republican candidate Eric Early slightly ahead of the Democratic candidates. Tomorrow marks 8 years since gay marriage became legal in all 50 states. The Supreme Court ruled that same-sex marriage could not be banned. But there is growing concern that today's Supreme Court could reverse that ruling. And if that were to happen, Prop 8, which bans same-sex marriage, could come back to haunt California because it's still in the state constitution. An amendment to remove it is expected to go before voters in November of 2024. And if you missed the special coverage today, you can still see all of our Pride Month stories on our website, KPIX.com, or streaming on the free CBS News app. Now, looking live over the Bay this Sunday evening, a beautiful weekend to be outside at Pride or Stern Grove or really any event. But by the end of the week, despite the leaden overcast that you see here, it's going to feel a little bit more like summer. Although quite often summer feels a lot more like winter.
Well, you know, in a normal June, 90 degrees in the inland East Bay valleys would not be a big deal.
It's going to be, though, because of the frigid weather we've been enduring.
This hasn't been a normal June. So there's heat coming, and that's a statement that we haven't used a whole lot over the last several weeks. So let's just get you prepared for how dramatically different it'll feel Bay Area wide, but especially for the inland valleys in just about 5 days. 70 degrees now in Livermore. We made it up to like around 73 here for the daytime high. That's our base. That's what now seems like normal to you because that's what we've been doing for so long. So we're going to take the numbers from down here. We'll still do it for one more day. I've got you right at about 75 on Monday. But all you have to do is take a peek at how much higher the numbers are going to go. This is a spike in heat. And if you've lived in the Tri-Valley or any of those warmer inland East Bay valleys for a long time, you're like, what's the big deal? We get to the mid-90s here all the time in the summer. Very true. But you haven't acclimated yet this season. And so this is going to catch a lot of people off guard. The National Weather Service is already upping the messaging on this, and they're starting to share the heat risk map. So on here, when you look at the color codes, when you start to get into orange on there, you fall into a moderate risk for heat-related health impacts. So this is not a heat wave. We're not breaking records, but because we haven't acclimated to this yet, it is time now to start thinking ahead to what will be one of the first spikes in heat in a while. I'm going to show you everybody's daytime highs for Friday and Saturday coming up in a bit, but for now, I'll just leave you with Monday. Nothing is changing yet. Tomorrow, Tuesday, just like this. We'll walk you through this transition coming up in the complete first alert forecast in just a few minutes. For now, Brian, back over to you.
All right, we'll be patient. Thanks, Darren. In Contra Costa County, firefighters quick to contain a 55-acre brush fire in Brentwood this afternoon. This is near Deer Valley and Chadbourne Road. No buildings damaged, no injuries reported. Crews are still investigating how it all got started. Fire departments always brace for brush fires as we get closer to the 4th. It's because every year people do this. They launch fireworks illegally in most of the Bay Area. Devin Feely reports on what San Jose, though, is doing to try to mitigate that threat.
It took a while, but our green hillsides, wet from the winter rain, have finally dried out and turned a baked golden brown.
We do have concerns about fire hazards.
Tom Davis lives near San Jose's Communication Hill and says the days and weeks leading up to the 4th of July holiday can be nerve-wracking with nightly fireworks displays.
It's not just on the 4th. It happens before the 4th. It happens after the 4th. We have no idea where it's coming from. It's late at night. And I wish that there were stronger laws in place.
The San Jose Fire Department is trying to discourage people from setting off fireworks in the city. They say even one errant firework can cause tremendous damage, and you can be hit with a fine of $1,000 for a first offense.
In San Jose, all fireworks, including safe and sane fireworks, are considered illegal.
The fire department is increasing staffing the closer we get to the holiday, and they've even mapped out every single report of fireworks they've received so far, so they know which neighborhoods to focus on.
Last year alone, we had over 79 fireworks calls in the fire department. Of those, 64 were fires, and 9 of those were medical related.
Neighbors say they're deeply concerned about how vulnerable the hills are this time of year.
As you can see, there's a lot of dry grass, so yeah, it would be a shame to have it all go up in flames.
Neighbors know it's going to be tough to snuff out all of the illegal fireworks, but they hope to be spared the worst of it for the holiday weekend.
Whether it's grass fires or fireworks, there's embers and the wind, and you never know where it's going to land.
Meanwhile, San Mateo County paying people for their fireworks. The sheriff's office hosting a buyback today in Redwood City. Collected more than 400 pounds of fireworks. $75, no questions asked. Fines for shooting off illegal fireworks range anywhere from $500 to $2,000. Speaking of, big plume of smoke over West Oakland today. Nothing to do with fireworks, but that's where a U-Haul truck caught fire about 10 o'clock this morning at San Pablo Avenue and 34th Street. No injuries reported, no word on how that fire started. Yet a man in Santa Cruz drove right off a cliff and into the ocean. Highway Patrol says the 50-year-old man from San Jose crashed through the barrier on East Cliff Drive early this morning, went down the bluff and into the water. Major injuries there. He was arrested, though, on suspicion of DUI. Tensions remain high in Russia following an attempted uprising that made it to within 200 miles of Moscow. They avoided an all-out civil war, but U.S. officials say the temporary crisis showed cracks in Putin's authority. Christian Benavides has the latest.
In the city of Rostov-on-Don in the south of Russia, locals cheered Wagner mercenaries after that attempted uprising, which challenged Vladimir Putin's army leaders. The paramilitary group was ordered back to their base camps in Ukraine after Belarus worked out a truce between Putin and Wagner's leader, Yevgeny Prigozhin.
The rising storm of Prigozhin inside of Russia is something that many people have seen over months now. Direct challenges to the leadership, to the military leadership, now questioning the very premises of the war.
Prigozhin's mercenary group has fought fiercely for Russia in Ukraine, but a rift has been growing. Anger over a lack of supplies and claims that a Russian airstrike targeted a Wagner camp. Prigozhin says his private military was just 100 miles outside of Moscow when a deal was worked out with no bloodshed.
16 months ago, Russian forces were on the doorstep of Kyiv in Ukraine, thinking they'd take the city in a matter of days, thinking they would erase Ukraine from the map as an independent country. Now, over this weekend, they've had to defend Moscow, Russia's capital, against mercenaries of Putin's own making.
On state TV, Putin said Prigozhin was a traitor and vowed punishment, but the deal worked out will keep Prigozhin in exile in Belarus, with criminal charges in Russia dropped. The entire ordeal has put the strength of Putin's power into question.
Other news tonight, Coast Guard officials are announcing the next steps in the investigation of that Titan submersible that imploded on the ocean floor, killing all 5 people on board. The recovery will collect debris, then the Marine Board of Investigation will gather evidence. They'll issue a final report and make recommendations to authorities regarding civil or criminal charges.
The final report will also be shared with the domestic and international maritime authorities I mentioned, and the International Maritime Organization, the IMO, to help improve the safety framework for submersible operations worldwide.
The investigation will consider the submersible's design, the materials used to build it, and OceanGate's role in the disaster. Officials also say they've been in contact with the families of the victims. For now, thanks for watching. 60 Minutes is next.